Hey everybody, Paul Ferry here with another monthly roundup and something to talk about video for the month of August. And I think it's been quite an eventful month, and we've got a couple of new finishes and yeah, a little bit of exciting news around that. So I'll jump straight in, but before I do, big thank you as always to our three main supporters, corporate sponsors, K2, Fortitude Valley and Achieve Nutrition for all the beautiful hikey bars that we eat on the peaks, and our good friends over at FatMap, which are now owned by Strava. And just a reminder, I've got a job to do this month, which is to convert 360 FatMap URLs into Strava map URLs and upload all of those into the database. So that's going to happen at some stage between the end of between now and the end of this month, because as of the 1st of October, FatMap will be being retired. And so we're jumping across to the Strava app. So I'll let you know when that has happened, but heads up, that's all going to be happening by the end of the month. Now, where are we at with... before I jump into the finishes and the scoreboard or the progress board, we explored a couple of new peaks end of July. No, end of August. What month are we in? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it was end of August. So Annika and I and Bill and Helen, we went down to explore the South Obelisk, which is also named Calawajune, I believe, but it's called South Obelisk. It's south of the Barney Range, just close to Woodenbong. If you've ever been down there, it's absolutely amazing, especially if you drive down during the day, because you drive right past the base of Lindsay, and it's just magnificent looking up at Lindsay. Woodenbong campsite is absolutely divine, by the way. So incredibly laid back, relaxed, and very, very handy. Walking distance to the beautiful pub up the road. I think it's about 600 meters. Really, really beautiful. Probably the nicest country pub I've seen for a really long time. Totally worth checking out. Anyway, so South Obelisk was already on the list. But we wanted to check out North Obelisk, which is very close, and also Glacier Mountain and Edinburgh Castle. Now, Glacier Mountain we tried to hit first, couldn't get close to it. Did get some feedback from Paul Mondwil, who's done it before. Absolute shitfest all the way, apparently. So we couldn't even get close to it because there was trees across the road, but I'm glad that we didn't try it, because apparently it's 9 hours of hell and really not worth it and really dangerous in a couple of spots. So Glacier did not make the list. However, Edinburgh Castle did make the list. Now, we had to stop 2Ks short of the start because there was a tree falling across the road and we couldn't get past it. So we ditched the car and headed in an extra 2K, so that added 4Ks onto the trip. It took us about 5.5 hours, I think, to do the whole thing. We got scratched to shit with all the lantana, but that's because we were in shorts and t-shirts because it was a hot day. Had we known better, if we were to go back, and I probably would because it is a really cool climb, I would definitely take long sleeves and long pants and gloves and a hat to protect everything, because there's a lot of lantana. You can push through it, but it's just going to scrape the absolute crap out of every bit of exposed skin. The peak itself is really steep and quite a challenge, but doable. And there's a nice little summit, an opening where you can get some pretty nice views. And nobody else is going up there, so you got the place to yourself. So Edinburgh Castle is on the list, and North Obelisk is on the list. North Obelisk looked to us like it was going to be a massive slab climb. It kind of looks like the same kind of stuff as you would get at the bottom of Beerwah, but turns out it was nothing like that at all. It's a rock climber's paradise in there. Just these massive cliffs, and you go up between, it's like a big bum crack of the North Obelisk. You go up the actual crack, and all the way up on the left it's a steep climb but an easy climb, and you can see where all the rock climbers go. And then up to the top you go through a gully and up to the actual peak where there's no real views, but the trip up there and the trip back is totally worth it. It looks to me like you cross a bit of private land to get there, but we didn't see any signs to say that you couldn't, and there's a lot of traffic going up the climbers route. So Edinburgh Castle, North Obelisk and South Obelisk, totally worth it if you fancy going down there for a weekend and camping at Woodenbong. Now, finishers. Let's jump in and have a look at the finishers. We have 3 new finishers. Congratulations to Nicola Richards for finishing on Maroon on August 29th. Big finish. I love Maroon. What an incredible place to finish. So massive congrats to you, Nicola. And Belinda Jenkins, 3rd time. Belinda's been with us right from the start in 2022 when the challenge was 22 or 35 peaks. And Belinda also did the 52 peaks last year. So congrats. There's not many people, Belinda, that could say that they've done this challenge 3 years in a row, but you've been an absolute superstar trooper right from the beginning. So it's so happy to see you cross the line for your 3rd year running. And Humphrey Charlie, who I met just recently during the week for a climb down at Kangaroo Point, or he didn't actually climb but hung out with us while we were hanging out on the ropes. So lovely to meet you, Humphrey, and I look forward to having a climb with you soon. And congratulations for finishing yours on Lizard Point, which again is an incredible place to finish the challenge. I think my prediction is this month, September, is going to be a big one for finishers because, where are we? Peak Climber. Check this out. This is the scoreboard, Pika's progress board, should I say. I'm now up to 98, so close. I just got to get another 2 for my 100, 130 peaks in total. So I'm feeling really quite accomplished. Annika's up there with me. Regina's still leading the way for us all with 128 total peaks, 24 repeats, 104 new peaks. I'm definitely going to do that. I've got to find another 6, and I think I know which ones they are. So we've got, I think, 15 finishers now. Regina, Paul, Annika, Shane, Megan, Helen, Brian, Oscar, Ramil, Humphrey, Joel and Jade, and Nicola. I think that totals 15 finishers so far. Now, Jet, you're 1 away. I'm guessing that's happening this weekend, if not this week. During the week, what is it? Wednesday today? Thursday? I don't even know what day it is. Wednesday. Sonia, hot on the heels. Sonia Wenzel, 50. Kirk, I know that you've got plans, dude. I'm pretty sure you're going to finish along with Peps, your very close Peps. Michael Rodway, who's, I believe, been hiding for a little while. Not sure what happened to Michael, but he's now back. So welcome back, Michael. And Hayley and Rachel and Vicky. I mean, it's totally possible. You're only 10 peaks away at 42. Totally possible. Not to mention the people closely following up. It's absolutely possible for you guys too, if you're busting it out. So what week are we in? We are in week 36, I think. So anyone close to that, Michelle Farley, Joseph Canane and Kirsten Closer and Julie Bavister and Bert Cheese, and Eugenia. I think you guys are all... Oh, and let's not forget Bill. He's had a very slow start to the year. He's been a very busy boy doing a lot of other things, but we all know Bill can go hard, and I believe there's a big multi-peak day coming up for Bill in the not too distant future. So I think you guys are all absolutely on track, and the rest of you guys, it doesn't take much for you to catch up to the 36. So really looking forward to seeing a lot more activity down this end. Cheryl, I saw that you were out just recently doing a solo up at Steamer, which looked fantastic. And Belinda Jenkins, 14. What? That's not what I'm seeing, Belinda Jenkins. You've just obviously not been updating the peak claimer. So look, there's probably a few of you in a similar position. You're on the board, and I think that you've done less than you actually have. So if you're watching this and you haven't, please do update the board so that we can see where you're up to, cheer you along, and encourage you at every step of the way to the finish line. Don't think I've got much else to report apart from those finishes. Oh, we keep talking about having a Peakers picnic, and we just keep not getting around to doing it. So if you're up for a Peakers picnic or a Peakers pub or I don't know, something, let me know. Just drop a couple of comments if you're up for something like that, and maybe we'll organise it if there's enough people interested. Because they are a lot of fun, and sometimes you just want a bit of downtime and not be dragging your ass up a mountain. Anyway, I hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic month. We are already at the 11th, so close to halfway, and the weather is getting warmer, so the more you get out there, the better, before it gets too hot and we're all sweating like pigs. So have a fantastic week. Have an even better weekend out on the peaks. Don't forget to update your scoreboard. Massive thanks again to K2 Chief Nutrition and FatMap, owned by Strava. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the mountains soon. And I'll catch you next month for another roundup. Take care, guys. See ya.